Hello, and welcome to today's session. This session focuses on Learning Outcome 3 LO3. Understand how to manage a public sector tender process. In this video, you will learn how the public sector ensures transparency and fairness in procurement. Managing a public sector tender requires following strict guidelines, and we will explore the key steps and best practices involved in handling tenders effectively. The tender process ensures public funds are spent wisely. Suppliers are chosen based on objective criteria. Unlike the private sector, public bodies must show competition is encouraged. Decisions must be evidence-based. Creating a clear audit trail. This protects organizations from allegations of unfairness. Tendering operates within a strict legal framework. In the UK, regulations define thresholds and evaluation methods. Managers must apply these rules consistently. Non-compliance can lead to legal challenges. Compliance supports accountability and protects resources. The tender process begins with identifying needs. A clear specification is developed, followed by advertising. Suppliers submit bids evaluated against criteria. Decisions are documented and contracts awarded. Records demonstrate fairness and compliance. Managing a tender involves multiple roles. Finance teams ensure budget control. Procurement specialists manage compliance. Service managers assess quality. Senior managers provide oversight and approval. Value for money is crucial in tendering. Evaluation considers cost, quality, and sustainability. Whole life costing assesses contract duration. Structured scoring supports decision-making. It shows the best overall value, not just savings. Transparency is key in the tender process. Information must be shared openly. Unsuccessful bidders deserve feedback. Accountability is achieved through documentation. Public reporting adds an additional layer. Managing tenders requires financial awareness. Legal knowledge and governance controls are essential. Proper management supports accountability. It ensures fair competition and value for money. Public trust is maintained. The tender process protects public money. Managers must follow defined procedures. These balance legal compliance and value for money. Political influence must stop once procurement begins. Decisions must be evidence-based. Political considerations influence tendering. Projects align with government policies. Elected representatives may influence decisions. However, procurement decisions must be independent. This separation is critical for accountability. Projects operate within defined parameters. These include financial thresholds and risk levels. UK regulations govern procurement processes. International obligations may apply for large projects. Parameters ensure accountability and prevent unfair practices. Some organizations use approved supplier lists. These suppliers meet pre-qualification standards. Using approved suppliers speeds up procurement. However, managers must justify framework use. Competition must be maintained within the framework. Suppliers undergo a formal approval process. Checks include financial standing and past performance. This protects public funds from supplier failure. Suitable suppliers ensure reliable competition. Decisions are defensible if challenged. Public sector tenders are published openly. Platforms include Contracts Finder and Find a Tender. Local authorities may use their own portals. Open publication ensures transparency and access. These are core accountability principles. Fairness is central to tendering. All suppliers are treated equally. Equality extends to social value and non-discrimination. Failure to apply these principles leads to challenges. Fairness protects the legitimacy of decisions. The Thameslink contract highlights accountability. Large investments attract scrutiny. Legal challenges exposed process weaknesses. Clear procedures and oversight are essential. Weak accountability undermines confidence. Tender processes ensure fairness and transparency. Political considerations influence strategic decisions. Operational procurement remains impartial. Strong processes support value for money. Public trust is maintained. Evaluation begins with setting criteria. Criteria align with project objectives. They are published in advance for fairness. Presetting prevents bias in decisions. Deviations can lead to challenges. Tenders focus on value for money. It balances cost, quality, and outcomes. Weighted scoring systems are used. This demonstrates sustainable use of funds. Whole life costing captures long-term costs. Evaluation must be monitored and documented. Panels score independently against criteria. Records create an audit trail. Documentation allows review if challenged. Weak records undermine confidence. Feedback is provided to unsuccessful bidders. It explains performance against criteria. This supports transparency and fairness. Feedback helps suppliers improve future bids. Poor feedback leads to complaints. Conclusion. Effective management of public sector tenders necessitates strict compliance with established guidelines. Ensuring transparency and accountability at every stage of the process is essential. A thorough understanding of these principles promotes fairness, efficiency, and integrity in public procurement. Need help or have questions? WhatsApp us at 074843616888 and our team will be happy to assist. Thanks for joining us today, and see you soon.